Welcome to Ancient Wisdom Waves. Dive into the timeless knowledge of the past and uncover secrets that can transform your present. Subscribe, like and share as we journey through history's greatest lessons. Why are there not more people talking about the power of failure? Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently, said Henry Ford. Failure. It's a word that echoes through the corridors of history, whispered in hushed tones and met with a mix of dread and fascination. Yet, within the depths of our struggles, a potent truth emerges. Failure, though often perceived as an ending, is merely a detour on the path to success. Imagine for a moment the young entrepreneur, his dreams seemingly dashed as his first venture crumbles around him. The weight of disappointment is heavy, the sting of rejection palpable. But as the dust settles, a spark ignites within him, a renewed sense of purpose fueled by the lessons learned. He realizes that failure is not an indictment of his abilities, but rather a crucible in which his resolve is tested and refined. Centuries ago, in the heart of ancient China, a wise emperor by the name of Han Guangwu offered these words of wisdom. It is in our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Long before the rise of modern psychology and the study of resilience, ancient cultures recognized the cyclical nature of life, understanding that failure was not an anomaly but an intrinsic part of the human experience. From the Stoic philosophers of ancient Rome, who advocated for the acceptance of that which we cannot control, to the teachings of Buddha, who emphasized the impermanence of all things including our failures, there's a common thread that binds these ancient wisdom traditions: the importance of perspective. Consider the words of Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. Each challenge we overcome, each setback we navigate becomes a testament to our resilience, adding to the richness and depth of our human experience." The Enlightenment, with its emphasis on reason and individual potential, brought with it a renewed perspective on failure. Thinkers like John Locke championed the idea of the mind as a blank slate, suggesting that we are not defined by our past mistakes but rather possess the innate ability to learn and grow from them. "Our greatest glory is not in never falling but in rising every time we fall," wrote Confucius. The Enlightenment thinkers, with their focus on human potential, understood that failure, when embraced as a learning opportunity, could become a catalyst for profound personal growth and innovation. This spirit of inquiry and experimentation, fueled by the willingness to embrace failure as part of the learning process, led to groundbreaking discoveries in science, art, and politics. In the tapestry of modern thought, the theme of resilience continues to resonate, finding expression in the words and works of artists, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders across the globe. J.K. Rowling, the creator of the beloved Harry Potter series, famously faced numerous rejections from publishers before finding success. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, proclaimed Winston Churchill, a leader who knew a great deal about both. The late Steve Jobs, a pioneer in the world of technology, famously embraced failure as a necessary stepping stone to success. "I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance," he once said. Jobs' words reflect a core tenet of the entrepreneurial spirit, the understanding that setbacks are inevitable, but our response to them will ultimately determine our success. The human spirit, much like a diamond forged under immense pressure, possesses an inherent capacity for resilience. We are wired to adapt, to overcome, and to emerge from challenging experiences with greater wisdom and fortitude. It's in acknowledging our vulnerabilities, extending compassion to ourselves, and embracing the opportunity for growth that we discover the true measure of our strength. The path to resilience is not about denying the sting of failure, but rather about transforming it into a catalyst for positive change. As we navigate the complexities of life, we are bound to encounter setbacks, both large and small. These challenges, though often painful, provide us with invaluable opportunities for growth, pushing us to dig deeper, to discover our hidden reserves of strength, and to emerge from the crucible of adversity with a renewed sense of purpose and direction. Remember, the journey to success is rarely linear. It's paved with the very stones that once threatened to impede our progress. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Embrace the journey, for it is in the moments of greatest challenge that we discover our true potential and create a life of meaning, purpose, and lasting fulfillment.